All right, another delivery from iam8bit. My previous order did not go so well. Both of the items, well, one of the items was probably okay, but the disc was loose inside, I think. It sounds like it. And the other one was actually defective, and there were minor defects on the covers for the special edition or whatever. And when I contacted iam8bit, they basically said that it's been longer than 15 days, so basically I can go take a hike. They didn't put it that way, but that's what they meant. So with this one, I decided I better open it up. Let's see, when was this from? 8/03/2020. So I better open it up right away, because as it turns out, you can't really trust them to kind of deliver well-packed, undamaged goods, apparently. So let's check it out. It always amuses me how, like, people, sellers on eBay, whatever, put things like fragile stickers and things like that, handle with care. No one gives a shit. So if you don't pack it well, like, for shipment to begin with, like, as a seller, if you don't care enough about it to pack it well, then no one else cares more, except the buyer, whom, you really should respect by packing it well to begin with in the first place. So let's check out and see what these Grim Fandangos Remastered kind of look like. So I got the Grim Fandangos Remastered for the PlayStation 4 and also for the what is this, Nintendo Switch. All right, so let's just kind of check out what the condition of these is, being that they're but inside this in my opinion sort of substandard mailer. It does have these like overhang kind of on the edges or whatever, so it does protect from impact on corners and stuff like that. But it's less of an issue with Nintendo Switch games. A disc cannot get knocked loose inside, and if an impact is strong enough to knock the card loose inside, then like worse things are gonna happen, right? So let's see here. Yeah, I don't see any huge problems with. There's something I can see something. Oh, am I even like filming this? I can see something there that looks like, I don't know, it's sticking out or whatever. There's a couple of little minor. Actually, there are bumps like on the back of this game here, in the back of this case, and it does look like the bumps are under. They do not move. It's right there. It's like a little ding or something. It does not move when I move the wrapping, so it means that it's at the very least in the cover, like the clear part of the case plastic, or it could also be that it's damaged the art cover as well. So unfortunately, normally I would buy like 5 of these or whatever, and then pick maybe a couple for a collection, because both of these have defects in them that like I don't really want in my collection. And so like it's too bad that they don't let you actually buy more than 2, order more than 2, because that's normally how many it takes, at least, to get a copy that does not suck. There's also something a little bit kind of weird with this case. I don't know if it's just the wrapping or, but it seems kind of oddly skewed. Like the top part of it, is for some reason sort of not kind of even on this side. It feels like when I take it, it doesn't feel kind of flat on this side. It just feels like the top part is I don't know, pulled this way or something. I don't know what the deal is. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about this, if anything. Part of me always says, you know, just freaking, yeah, so there's some imprints on the back here that are kind of looking a little unhealthy. Basically, it looks like the art cover is imprinted from the inside right around the area where the card holder must be. And so, doing all that, I'm not so sure, like I'm mega happy with these, to be honest with you. So one of these is probably better than the other one. The overall quality of them is sort of you know, maybe that's the best they can do for the cost or something. But basically this one here does have like a bump on the front as well that appears to be like it could be a little bit hard to see. It's right here, right? I don't really like bumps on the front. Hey, maybe if I can't see it, yeah, it might be okay actually. Just trying to figure out, does it move or does it not move? Yeah, there's something there, but maybe it's not super terrible. I don't know. So neither one of these games is perfect. And this one here, in fact, they both, the case itself, it looks like there's something wrong with the case, and I don't think it's, yeah, it's maybe a little easier to tell in the back here, where like this part here, the way we're looking at it, the top part is kind of skewed this way a little bit, and this part here, the way we're looking at it, the bottom part is skewed that way a little bit. You can kind of tell by this corner right here. So something is a little wonky with it, and it's kind of weird. And this one, like I said, it's got this bump right here. So overall, you know, I'd say this is kind of a B minus, and that one is a C. Just because of the wonky sort of case plastic thing. I don't know what that all means. So this is my second order from iam8bit, and again, you know, I'm sure it's no one at iam8bit's fault that, you know, the manufacturing process, it is what it is, and game cases, in my opinion, have gotten to be so low quality for all consoles. Absolute just trash, like in the PS2 days or even PS3 days, you know, with the Blu-ray packaging or whatever they had. No one could have imagined, you know, the horror of what these cases will be in 2022, you know, 20 years later from the good old days of like super solid cases of the PS2. And those were actually not even the best. By far the best ones were the GameCube, where freaking you hold that thing, it looks like it's a brick. It's solid. Those ones were really, really good. Maybe that's why they're so expensive these days for new games. But yeah, you know, I can't really blame these guys for, you know, the quality of the actual workmanship and whatnot. But I don't really know how well, you know, whoever's responsible for packaging and this and that. Like I see with horror the way people treat these games, you know, before and after they go on and off the shelves, kind of at Target or at Best Buy checking out is like it's like a stressful moment. Like I have to like literally tell people, okay, so I'm buying for collection. Please don't bump this and this and that, and don't drag it on the counter, and don't throw it and all that shit. because I don't know what the hell, but like people don't tend to treat them with respect. So I don't know, treat the games with respect. So I don't know like what to attribute that little damage in the back to. Did somebody just bump it, put it in, not give a shit? Because I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Or what the deal is. And I'm having a bit of an analysis paralysis at this moment. Do I just color myself happy and open one of them and play it on the Switch? Because I think it could be kind of fun, and that's why I bought at least one of them. I was hoping to maybe keep one for collection or whatever in the brand new one, but I also don't derive much enjoyment from owning damaged games. And I just wish people were a little bit more careful handling. If that's the case here, with a bump on the back on the one that is better than the other one. And I wish the manufacturing kind of quality, the manufacturing processes were improved, from 10 or 20 years ago, and not worse.